Hi, classmates and Doc Mel. I'm Rosamel Cayetano, and the social issue I selected for my FMA1 focuses on ethnic conflict, which, in my opinion, is one of the most complex societal issues there is to address. The program I selected to analyze is called Art for Peace. It's a campaign promoting peace through art and community engagement. So the campaign ran from 19 January to 8 of March 2024 and took place across several Qatar Museum's entities. It brought together art, community engagement, and humanitarian efforts using creative expression to raise awareness and encourage public participation in supporting the cause. As a brief background, Qatar Museums is a government institution here in Qatar that oversees the art and culture of the country. It provides the public of cultural experiences through a growing network of museums, heritage sites, festivals, public art installations, and programs. So, Art for Peace's primary goal is to raise awareness and advocate for a nationwide fundraising initiative that employs the power of art and creativity to educate and engage Qatar's population. But to truly understand the impact of such campaigns here, it's important to consider the context of the people living in the country. Qatar has a highly diverse population. Expats make up nearly 88% of the nationalities coming from all over the world, while Qatari nationals only make up of 11%. When it comes to religion, most people follow Islam, but there's also a range of beliefs including Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, and others. This diversity means that campaigns such as Art for Peace have to resonate across multiple cultural, religious, and social backgrounds. Understanding who makes up the population helps us see why community engagement, creative expression, and inclusive messaging are important for mobilizing support effectively. When we look at who the campaign is targeting, the main audience includes students, artists or professionals, and educators. People who are not only connected to the creative and cultural scene, but also have the capacity to engage others, share ideas, and take meaningful action. So, by focusing on these groups and creating messages tailor fit for them, the campaign was able to amplify a message across the country's diverse population. During the campaign, weekly events were held across different venues, and each of them were designed to actively engage the public and promote participation. When it comes to art workshops, there were several hosted by top artists and they were provided for free. So these workshops allowed visitors to explore various creative activities, such as creating mixed media artworks. Participants were encouraged to donate to the campaign, using art as a tool to educate and engage the residents while supporting a nationwide fundraising initiative. There was also a charity auction that featured museum pieces of historical and cultural significance. Proceeds from the auction were used to provide vital aid and support to Gaza. Additional events such as arts and crafts bazaar and community programs invited the public to contribute creatively, interact with local artists, and participate in educational and community focused sessions, further strengthening engagement and awareness. To make sure the campaign reached as many people as possible, Art for Peace used a mix of traditional, digital, and media channels. On the digital side, the campaign was promoted through Qatar Museum's websites, social media platforms such as Instagram and Snapchat, which is a popular channel here in Qatar, email newsletters, and even through artists and influencers hosting the workshops, who shared updates with their own networks. Traditional channels included face to face promotion at museums, on site receptions, flyers, brochures, posters, and banners to reach visitors directly during the events. The campaign also leveraged on press releases, media coverage, radio, and TV. Organic collaborations with schools, universities, and cultural institutions to spread the message were widely used to engage communities across the country. So, by combining these channels, Art for Peace was able to reach its intended audience. So, to end my report, I want to present to you some more SOCMOD campaigns here in Qatar and how movements such as Art for Peace were sustained. Because Qatar is a moderately conservative country, outdoor rallies or protests are generally not permitted, so institutions often promote social movements through art or cultural initiatives instead. These efforts are not meant to push people toward a political belief, rather, they aim to promote peace, encourage dialogue, and raise awareness, using art as a way to bring people together instead of resorting to conflict. So, thank you for listening to my report, and I hope that you learned something new about it. There are a lot of misconceptions about the region, and I also understand that war brings about hate towards a specific group. But as DevCom students, I believe that it's our responsibility to use our tool to spread information that uplifts rather than destroy. Thank you again for listening to my report.